Alright guys, so you'll just find the TeamBuildr app. Just make sure that you know that it's TeamBuildr without the E at the end, okay? So you won't be able to find it on the Play Store or the App Store if you have that E in there at the end, okay? So just make sure you don't have that. Once you get into here, it'll just launch you into the login page. Put in your details. If you're with the Gordon Gray group, it's just going to be Gordon as your password, and that'll get you into or your program. Log her in. Alright, once we're logged in, we've got our program set up. From here you've got the overall view of what that particular day's exercise are going to be. From there, if you just want to flick across from days, you can just slide, and just go across to the day that you have to do, or the day that you need to catch up on. Alright, so from here you can click into it. So this takes you into the details of what each exercise needs to have done to it. So obviously from here we've got our Gordon lower body warm-up. Now, as you notice, there's no completion button here. It's purely just detail for you to go through it, because I fully expect you to be able to, just to do this every time you come in. Alright, so there's two ways to get through this. You can either click back and go into skipping, or if you've got a newer phone like a 6 and up, or a later Samsung, you can go in and you can just flip across to the next exercise. Alright, so you can just flip back and forth. From here we've got skipping. As you can see, there is a completion button. So you just tick it yes, tick it off, no. Alright, so that one I expect to be done all the time. Then we go into an exercise which prompts you to put in your weights. So from here, as you can see, there's 5 sets of 3 reps. Now you can input the weight, and you can also change the reps. Alright, not that I want you guys to change the reps, that's the rep scheme that I've given you, but just so you know, if you feel great and it's your 5th set and you've smashed out 3 reps and you're like, I've got more of me, and you do an extra 2 reps, just plug it in there and just go do 5 reps or 7 reps or whatever, okay? So from here there's a little bit of detail. Obviously you get the name of the exercise, you get the sets and reps up the top there underneath the exercise. You get an estimated max, which is based off your history of what you've already inputted. And then obviously all your input files. Then we've got our description of our exercise. So, sometimes I'll put in there little details about how to do the exercise. Sometimes I'll put in the way that I want you to load going up to it. Most of the time you'll have a goal in there. And for this one, for the reverse lunge barbell deficit for 3 inch, so that's where your front foot is elevated 3 inches. There is a goal of 1 times my body weight for 5 reps, okay? So from there, you can go into your history of what you've done previously. So if you forget what you've done, you can just go in here and go, yep, okay, that's what I did week 1, I've progressively increased. Last week I had 3s, etc., etc. Alright, then you can go around to the yellow. You can go into your notes section. You can just add a little note in there, just being like, felt shit today, couldn't do it. Or you can go in and just type in like, oh, I'm injured, or I didn't feel great today, Seaton, just give me the heads up, okay? Then we've also got the red button over on the left, and that is our opt-out button. So from there, you can select your reason. Let's say I've got an injury. There's no exercises that are similar. This keeps on stuffing up on me. Why is this doing this? Anyway, if that happens, you should get little drop-down menus of what's going on. Then you can select a new exercise if there's no additional similar exercises. So say if you've got a reverse lunge, you've got some turf toe, you haven't given me enough time to opt that out, or you just started to feel it that session, rather than just going, I'm not going to do lunges anymore, you can go, okay, well I'm going to do Bulgarian split squats. So that way you don't get any toe flexion or toe extension. From there, you just type in, injury, turf toe, put too much pressure through my toe, feel like shit, changed up my exercise. Sweet. From there, you obviously just press save. You go back in there once you've done all the sets, press save, flick across to the next one. And then most of them will just be base jump complete, kettlebell swings complete, tick, tick. As you can see, the video, the time, the opt-out and the notes is all there for all of them. Some of them don't have goals, some of them don't have very much description, others do. Alright, let's get it done. Hit me up for any questions. I'll see you all in the gym soon.